Welcome back. You're here with our Master J, and we are casting Friends of the Stream. Tonight, we have Confused, the red Terran in the upper right-hand corner on Hardwire. And in the lower laggy left-hand corner... Great start to this cast. Love it. Did my SC2 actually just like crash or something? Because the stream's fine. There we go, okay. Coming back, oh god. If we've been sent a corrupted file and my computer's dying, I'm going to be very upset. I'm going to say that now. What the hell? Okay. Let's start that over. In the upper right-hand corner on Hardwire, we have Confused. And in the lower... Oh my god, again? What the hell is going on? It really does not want me to introduce this blue Protoss. Okay. And in the lower left-hand corner on Hardwire, we have theRustic. Why is this freezing like this? Holy shit, what is going on? That is bizarre, dude. I have never had this happen to me before. Okay. Fingers crossed. That's it. We're done with the lag. All right. So, for the most part, this looks like a relatively standard opening from both players. theRustic going out with a gateway gas and then doing an early probe scout to make sure that Confused is building all of his buildings in his base where they belong. Oh, poking at the SCV building the barracks, but obviously some support comes in and drives him away. theRustic putting up a cyber core first. Nothing wrong with that. And Nexus goes down. Core first build from the Protoss. Terran dropping their low ground command center, dropping a reactor before building any units, and going right into orbital. Wall off going up, and nothing too exciting so far in this early game. We will have to see where this goes. Confused being a little cheeky by doing no gas mining. Obviously nothing to have to necessarily be needing it for right now. While theRustic is trying to just delay that first command center. And oh my goodness, it's a 3 racks. Dropping that right into a 3 racks, making it look like it's just nothing's going on. I see. Now is this now the gas is slightly mining again. Is this going to move into Marauders? We shall see. Protoss is going 1 gate into Twilight. Adept is moving out on the map. theRustic really wants to get efficiency out of this assimilator. Having 4 probes mined from it will come back. Oh, notice that was maybe 1 probe too many. That's alright. theRustic, Adept moving across the map. Marines starting to file out. Double Tech Lab. Okay, so this is definitely going to move into Marauders. That is definitely clear. Adept hanging out. Outside. Confused base. Okay, decides to move in. Is going to find quite a few Marines. What does Confused think about this? Is going to move in. Will be denied the extra scouting. But has noticed a lot of Marines. Oh. They're gonna go back in for more. Can they see one another? They can. And we miss it. Oh! Does he micro? He micros away the one almost dead Marine. 1 HP. The hero. The survivor. That adept is still going, is there. We got Robo Gateway with some batteries going on in the natural. Stalkers patrolling, make sure they're not going to get dropped. Supply depots going up just to make it a bit of a tighter positioning. Marines still being defended against that adept. And Marauders in production. No factory up yet. Factory finally just going down as I say that. Number of stalkers out. 2 stalkers moving out on the map. I think the Rustic would have enough to deal with this at the exact moment. Oh, and this is fantastically scouted once again by the Rustic, moving everything back to his base. Overcharge is going to be ready, and an Immortal is being chronoed out. I think this is going to be enough to defend. We shall see. Confused, trying to pick off that one adept. The adept will shade out. Now, will it shade in? No, complete wall up. There, oh, little skirmish going in. Blink already done, though. And a stim has been done. There are no medevacs here, folks. Every stim is life you don't get back. Immortal out. Yep, that's just too much. With the overcharge, with the almost full shield battery, life, and overcharge available, that is just not gonna do it. So we have the starport and the factory going reactor. Interesting. I'm assuming that's gonna force the move into Widow Mines, but we shall see. Confused's army coming back. The Rustic is staying put. Rustic fully saturated on that natural, dropping down some extra gateways. Has the forge done. Has the Robo Bay coming in. Oh my. Let's see. Is he going to use the Robo Bay to go Colossi splash damage or Disruptor splash damage? We shall see shortly. Does he queue anything up as he's waiting for the pylon to finish? Because he was supply blocked quite hard there. Oh. The Rustic gonna give this a look. Confused does not even notice it took place. Oh, we have extended thermal lance. So the move right now is to move. The goal right now is to move into Colossi. Double medevac. More barracks. No third base though. Oh nope, third base is in production right here. Oh, we got a little skirmish down on the map. Oh, blink micro god here, running away. Oh, still skirmishing. It's a very good position for Confused right now. Significant army lead. Yes, the Protoss does have the defensive position, but with that medevac support, is this enough to just blast on through? It's definitely enough to defend this third, to stop the third. Yes, this third Nexus will go down. Confused. Laying it into the Rustic. Alright, that first level of splash damage coming out. Let's see. The kiting, not great. And the Protoss, even though with those higher tech units finally popping out, the medevac's leaving without their Marines and Marauders. You know, who needs that bio? Medevacs are useless. I agree. They are there for healing. Nothing more, nothing less. Alright. I think I saw some Widow Mines has gathered with the army. Orbital command being produced for the third base. Third being rebuilt by the Rustic. Army supplies re-leveling out. And the Rustic obviously has a bit of a probe lead, but that is just oversaturation on the natural as the third was completely denied. Okay, third landing in position. Scan on the map. I don't know where that scan was for, but a scan it nonetheless. Alright. The Rustic still leaning into the Stalkers. Very interesting. And Confused. Thinking about getting that +1. Just +1 defense. No +1 attack. Seems to be in research yet. While the Rustic decides to go also +1 armor and not +1 attack in any way, shape, or form. So everybody getting armor upgrades on the early end here. Very interesting. Oh, Ghost going in production with that EMP upgrade, and the first Disruptor goes in production. Confused, feeling good about where his position is. Does have that army lead, but this is being fantastically scouted by the Rustic. Is he seeing what he's seeing? Yes. Knows what's coming. Again, backing into the base to prepare. This Observer is the, right now, MVP for the Rustic. Okay, getting an eye on what both teams are doing. Widowmine goes in the map. Okay. Oh, Zealots in. Disruptor down. That's a lot of Colossi. Archon on the front end. Bio's doing pretty solid, holding up well right now. There's no battery that they can lean into. Beautiful Guardian shields. And Confused decides, okay, let's scurry back. Let's not overdo it. Good Widowmine defense. Is the fourth going? Fourth is not in production yet. Both players spending their money quite well. I'm impressed with the spending. No banks being built up by either player. Worker count's pretty much dead even. The Rustic standing up a fourth base and getting a solid line of cannon and battery defense. That is getting one big splashy army. Archon, splash. Colossi, splash. Disruptors in production, more disruptors in production, splash. And that's a lot of not so dense or not so good against splash bio units. I mean, we'll see. Observer going back out to be the MVP that it was already. Supply depot wall going up at the third, fourth command center in production. Worker count staying relatively even. The supplies overall relatively even. Marine trying to get a little bit of a scout on, but just immediately gets roasted by Colossi. Initial scout to see what's going on at the third. Does Confused find out about the fourth? No, Confused does not know about the fourth yet. Alright. Both armies maneuvering onto the map. Confused deciding to go back on the map. Again, observers in fantastic positioning for the Rustic. Really need to make sure we're defending against these observers. A couple of perimeter turrets could do wonders potentially. Still might be out of range with the way this one is specifically. Okay, fifth command center being constructed. Storm being researched by the Protoss. Protoss is just going splash on splash on splash. Has some hangover stalkers from the beginning of the game. Liberators coming out. Very nice. Okay, we got some upgrades finally finishing up for both sides. Second Forge finally only being put into production by the Rustic. So Rustic actually slightly behind overall on upgrades. But again, the Observer. Oh, the Rustic knows everything that is taking place. Seeing absolutely everything. Catches this army off guard. The Disruptor. Oh! The double-sided disruptors! Oh my goodness. That EMP just was not beefy enough. Liberators, standing ground. The Protoss army decides to back off. Oh! Confused now has to make up that lost army supply. The Colossi taking an interesting avenue to get where they wanted to go. Unit production still going up. A lot of Widow Mines. That's gonna call for some serious Widow Mine control. The 4th base finally going into mining production. And oh, the 5th base was actually for on-site mining, not an additional orbital or planetary defense. The Liberator production is taking off. The Liberators on the map are dying. The Rustic has the splashiest of splash dam armies. That Widow Mine does nothing but kill a ghost. The Observer, the MVP Observer, I think that's actually this Observer here. Probe. Oh, engagement taking place. EMP lands. Disruptor shot. Backing off. Widow Mine lost to that. Banks are starting to be accumulated. Liberators being back moved in. Oh, some very interesting positioning. Oh, the disruptor shot. Oh, it hurts. So much blood. The Terrans not ready to engage again. Liberators have not been moved. They're getting picked off from the backside. Oh, no! Oh, God, I feel like that might even hurt the Protoss. The Terran loses pretty much everything. A couple Widow Mines getting some pod shots in. Those are some damage medevacs. Command centers going down everywhere. Liberty's trying to re-engage. Oh god, the Widow Mines at least causing some disruption for the Protoss. Major warping of Zealots coming in. 6th and oh my goodness, this is the 5th and 6th base going up for the Protoss. Terran is not yet mining off of what would be their 5th. Liberator production still going heavy and strong. Confused keeping a decent eye on the map. Oh my goodness, Confused don't care. He says, come at me, bro. Oh my goodness, the disruptors. Oh Jesus, but the disruptors just run into the rest of the units. What an aggressive, insane play by Confused. He says, I have Liberators, and I don't give an F. Yes, Liberators going for the Colossi. Does Rustic realize he can... Oh, good. Oh, gets a couple disruptors from that. Chasing down this remaining army. Oh my goodness, couple stalkers though. Oh, get the Colossi. It has 2 HP. Kill it. Again, the Liberator. Goodness gracious, does not care. Unfortunately, Blink is a thing. Oh my goodness, the engagements here are out of this world. This Colossi with 2 HP and 19 kills. Woo! Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. Wow.
Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Indeed. Indeed. Okay. Both players kind of go back to their respective sides. Mining starting up over here. The Rustic has still a little bit of bank. Oh, nope, that bank is being spent now. Oh, the DTs. The DTs are on the map. Oh boy. Think we might have to keep an eye on these ones. What is Rustic's plan? Confused. No turrets? No turrets in any... Oh, turrets on that base. No turrets there. Let's see. DT's moving in. Will he see them? Oh, that what could have been with that Widow Mine. Yep. Command center down. Nice little juicy hit. Can he get one more? There we go. Pop. Okay. DT's killed. Oh god, he's just gonna... Nope, that's not how that usually works. Oh, he stays... Staying in there? That was interesting. Okay. New command center gonna float in. Confused has enough. Confused with a major army supply advantage right now. 30 army supply in the lead. Yes, Rustic is heavily fortified within all of those bases, but the army is just not that impressive at the exact moment. There's a lot of splash still, and that's 5 disruptors. Here come the Liberators. Oh, the bio! They don't shoot off though. Nobody. Oh, go gets it. Oh my. Oh my lord. Just tearing it up. Alright, this is kind of just a dead trade again. The Liberators re-engaging. The charge lots come in, but now we're getting picked off. Liberators take off. Oh, more DTs came in though to complicate matters on the other side of the map. Bunch of supply depots go down, but Confused has enough supply to carry himself. He has solidified this corner base. More barracks going up. Liberators in production. Marauders in production. DT's getting picked off. Widow Mines taking care of business. A Raven and or some proxy turrets might be helpful. I'm just saying. Alright, the Terran still with a solid army lead. But I think the incomes... No, even the gas income is much on the Protoss side. But the mineral income is quite even. There is not too much to see. Main completely mined out. Forgot the last couple minerals in the natural. Protoss is still just expanding out. Cannot really get... Very fortified of each of these bases. Moving into carriers. I see. Carriers are definitely going to counter Liberators. And there are a lot of Marauders. This is going to be a little shocking for Mr. Confused. Oh god, oh god, now you have no Marauders. Oh my god, did Liberators almost kill? What? God, if he would have stuck around, he would have had all those carriers dead. That would have been a huge reset. Alright. Confused. A little short on cash and even doing worse on gas. Drops mules to have them sit there. Hello, mules. How are you doing? You're being very productive. Have you set her? Oh, there we go. Get to work. Good job. Good job. Alright. Continued racks. Gotta get heavy into that marine production. Some Liberator still just going into production. The Rustic has now taken the army lead, and we got 6 disruptors and 5 carriers. Some of them with quite some hull damage, but unfortunately still on the map, which means they have recharged the interceptors. And the Rustic, bold as ever, taking Confuse's side of the map. I think, well, I guess if Confused takes this one, it's still an even 50-50 split, but Confused falling behind on the bases. Again, lots of liberators. Disruptors. Okay, there's more where that's coming. Disruptors. Okay. Gosh. Confused kind of needs something to deal with these carriers. 12 Marines at a time. Okay, now we're talking. Whoo, doggy. Okay, observer taken out. The Protoss moving back in. Pew, 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 pew. Liberators doing stuff, but getting picked off. Oh my gosh, this is the weirdest thing. Watching Liberators try and fight carriers is interesting. I'm gonna say it. Interesting engagement. The army supplies are really starting to fall into the Rustic's favor. Oh my goodness, how did that disruptor get picked off? The Vikings are here, but they're shooting interceptors. Not the best idea. Don't do that. Oh, get, nope. Oh my goodness. But there's more carriers here doing nothing. Okay, picked off. The couple Vikings. Oh my goodness. Confused has a lot of work to do. Has built up a little bit of bank reserve for gas, but does not have the minerals to reload. The army supplies are delta by 50. The Rustic, oh Jesus, that might be the proverbial, what's the word I'm looking for? Metric ton needed of carriers to destroy anything. So, okay, the Rustic sitting with the Golden Armada in the flying V formation. This dude is not messing around. He's a big Mighty Ducks fan, and he's about to make it count. But Confused, what do you do in late game as a Terran? You build Marines. It would have been nice if that 3-3 was done 5-10 minutes ago, but here we are. We're gonna get that 3-3 done. We're gonna get Marines. The Marines over here, they dead. This command center, it's dead. The Terran army is moving across the map. Can they pick off enough of these carriers and interceptors to get through this? Yes, backing into the turrets. The storms! The Rustic was just saying, I got splash damage for days, Terran. You want bio? I got splash. 3 storms in one spot. Who cares? Who cares about the interceptors? The Rustic does not. More Marines rolling through. Ghosts in production. Marauders coming out. The interceptor still flying anywhere. What is the interceptor count still? It's still in the 50s. That is too many interceptors to deal with. 7 interceptors being rebuilt at a time. All the bio appears to have passed away on the field of battle. EMPs landing quite nicely, but I'm just hearing a lot of cries of ghosts. The Archons are stuck between 2 command centers. The interceptors are just starting to ravage the outside lands of the Terran base, and there's the GG. What a game. That was something else. Confused. Looked like to be in a very good position. But the Rustic just had a little too many bases. Kept that economy going. And was able to rebuild and transition into the Golden Armada. The Flying V. Mighty Duck style. Brought it in. Finished strong. GG to all. Hope you enjoyed this cast of Friends of the Stream. If you did, please like and subscribe and come back and check me out on Twitch. If you're watching this live on Twitch and you're not currently following, hit that follow button. That way you know how to submit your replays which can be done by either sending me an email at rmasterjgaming@gmail.com, or join the Discord and send a link to your replay on the Discord. So other than that, GG's. Have a great, fantastic rest of your evening, afternoon, or morning, wherever you are in this crazy world. And as always, GG. We're GGing all the time. That's how we do it. All right.